Seguin against Stützle. At center ice on the Senators logo, the puck is dropped. We are underway. Overtime victory in Philadelphia and then a win at home on Sunday against Utah. Charging up ice, the Senators take the Stars line. Drop pass Batherson, couldn't connect. Dallas got angled off Robertson, so it's Sanderson who moves it across and a shot scored! From the circle, Drake Batherson.
Batherson actually wins the puck back in the Ottawa Senators zone. A wall battle, pops out of that. They go in transition. Zub, one of the defensemen, that's him, number 2, trying to cruise in. Tried to get him the puck. Knocks down his man. They go zigzag, and from the left face-off circle, a wicked wrister, high, short side, finds a window and opens the scoring. Pick themselves up and come back against teams.
So it's Dallas's move as they jostle for it right in front of the Stars bench. In on Ottinger, he'll keep it moving. Just one shot in the game. The puck hit center ice. Someone agrees with you down at ice level. As the blue line, it's held in. Zetterlund, shot stopped, and then off the Razor. They might not break until the intermission.
We're gonna be out of here by 9:30.
Here's Steele. He shot forced wide.
Weird defending there on the wrong side of him.
Levin, it got past Jake and off the post. It hit Ottinger's glove, trickled off the post, and then swept out of the crease. Near catastrophe for Dallas. The pressure remains for Ottawa. Jensen, Amadio, now back Amadio, in front, scored by Jensen.
Ensnares it back into his own net, and then the Stars just obviously on the wrong side of things. This started this way on the shift. I think it was young Wyatt Johnston that was on the wrong side of things. They survived it early. Same thing happened in all the Stars on the outside, guys in red on the inside.
Rantanen once more. Back for Heiskanen. Rantanen snapped it across. Robertson feeds it. Hit, save! Omar got the left hand. Steal for Rantanen. Good work back by Batherson. And then racing the other way with speed. Penalty coming. Is it going to be a shot? Tim Stützle. Just a holding penalty. One before, not that one on the transition play. It's the Senators' turn on the power play next with a 2. Nothing. Here's Zub. Now Perron. Tim Stützle turns, then walks to the left. Backdoor Ottinger got over and turned away Batherson. A huge congrats to, of course, Razor's family too. You ended your speech with thanks for indulging me. So thank you, Razor, for indulging us, because it doesn't happen every day. So
continued their top 2 left D-men.
Here's a turnover, and the other way, Ridley Gregg. Save made by Ottinger. Ottawa mixes in a partial change as they remain in the attack zone. Levin pressured, Stars have a man ahead. It's Rantanen. He's in. He scores! Spark delivered. Mikko Rantanen gets Dallas on the board and cuts the deficit in half.
Turning puck's over, and this one comes back to the point. It's a rolling puck. It ate up Clevin, and Robertson just feeds it, just feathers it forward for Rantanen to go get. There's the little feather. In he goes, quick shot. I think he had Allmark guessing, head down. He's gonna try to trap that puck, maybe make a move. Instead, head up and just sifts it through him.
Mentioned that Ottawa preceding that goal had mixed in a partial change, second period threat to outchange the Stars. Levin was one of the fresh guys who hopped on. But the misplay leads to offense, and then Tyler Seguin with a dangle and just missed.
They're having a tough time dropping the puck. They're at one another on the lip of the circle at center ice. Here we go.
Cousins and Ritzkovian. It's been that way for a while. Liddell with a shot tip. Allmark the save, kept alive. Allmark leg down. Robertson couldn't twist it on net. Kept alive again on his side. And then 2-pad stack. First pitch
York and their net. It should have just died in the paraphernalia of the Sens netminder. Doesn't. Too bad Robertson's on his backhand. A lot of time the puck will slide off that convex backhand of the stick blade. And then, yeah, whatever.
Up off the glass, kept in. Mikko Rantanen, nice move around Pinto. And back for Robertson. Wrist shot, score! A long time coming and perfectly placed. Jason Robertson, monkey off the back in a game that's tied.
What a catalyst Mikko Rantanen was on this power play, though. I mean, he's painted in a corner, dangles away from pressure, leaves it in behind for Robertson and buys gobs of space up top. He just comes downhill and sends a sinister wrister. Exaltation from Robertson. Monkey off the back, and a tie hockey game in Ottawa.
A goal scorer's shot to be sure. Petrovic finds Lindell. Tipped. Save on the doorstep. Hallmark. Left pad. What a save on Bork.
That'll put some pressure on the hip flexors. Pulled around. There's a window. There's a toe. That toe has stoned the Stars 3 times in the game now. Did it standing up once. Look at that.
Look like they might be content to pocket a point along with the Stars. It's pretty fitting. 2 teams each had points in 9 of their last 10 games entering. Each will make it 10 out of 11. The movement on the wing, that's fitting.
You know, we're talking all about Sanderson in the minutes he's played. Miro Heiskanen's played the same amount for the Stars tonight, and he's been excellent.
Sanderson in, shoots. It was forced wide. He'll collect it out in the slot. Handoff Stützle. Ottawa is in overtime for the 5th time in the last 6 games. Talk about extra hockey. This is their 7th overtime of the season, tied for the most in the league. They're 3-3. Stars are 2-3 past regulation. Stützle with speed. He's in. He shoots off the post.
You can hear the passion in the building. Now that chance for Stützle immediately. Look at him scamper in. And then hit iron.
Stützle had an overtime winner over the weekend. Stars Heiskanen. He's in. Save by Omar.
High on the blocker side, Stars in transition.
And then pickpocketed. And he all over with Pinto. And his Cousins to Pinto. Saved by Unger. Wanted to restart it. Since the Sens made it 2-0 back in the first. Up ahead the lead. Stützle curling in. Backhand wide. Unger's left pad was there. Jason Robertson left circle. Wide on the reach, then feeds, shot, step down, rebound, twice blocked, Robertson stopped, Hintz, he scores! They had to bust down the Ottawa net, and they get it done. Hintz in overtime, and the Stars pick up a win here in Ottawa.
Everybody knows it's the early bird that gets the worm, but this time I think it was the 3rd mouse that actually got the cheese man. I can't believe those first few didn't get in. What a save! What a save again! My God! Shane Pinto, heroic for his netminder, but Roope Hintz very calmly picked it out of a pile, lifted it home. What an unconscious sequence in and around the Senator net. It ends in defeat. The serenade of boos, and the Stars' almost decade-long nightmare in Ottawa has come to an end.